Okay, mic check. Look, if anybody believes in the Bible, right? I got that news for y'all, but boys and girls, I got that news, you dig? Now, disclaimer though, right? Because I gotta be fair. If anybody does not believe in the Bible, okay, you may disregard everything I'm finna say, right? Because I understand that it holds no weight according to your own circumstances, right? I fully understand that, and that's not biased, and that's fair at the exact same time, right? Now that that disclaimer is out the way, let's get down to business. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verses 9 through 12, which states that it is a great sin, right, to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Okay, this is in the book that you say you believe in, if you believe in the Bible, right? Now, what that means is, right, it's also a sin to eat anything that lives in waters, right, that does not have both fins and scales together, right? So it's a sin to eat whale meat, shark meat, squid, octopus, alligator meat, turtle meat, right, water snake, puffer fish, okay? A lot of you guys don't eat this stuff anyway, right? Because, you know, which is a good thing, so you ain't really tripping on that. You're like, okay, cool, that's nothing, I ain't eating that anyway, right? Let me see, not Dino Land for sure, Naros, that's the spot. Let's go to Naros. Okay, so that would include all of the crustaceans at the bottom of the sea floor, right? The God of the Bible said to never, ever eat these creatures, such as, okay, jumbo prawns, tiger prawns, right? Coconut shrimp, butterfly shrimp, okay? It's a sin to eat any form of mussel, okay? It's a sin to eat oysters, right? Also a sin to eat, you know, clam chowder. You know, a lot of people love clam chowder, right? But clams, they don't have both fins and scales. It's a sin to eat clam chowder, okay? It's also a sin to eat catfish, right? Now, catfish, they have fins, which is good. But guess what? They ain't got no scales. These are all an abomination according to the God of the Bible, right? And my ending statement, right, unless there's any questions, because I know we're going to have to play and go to war. But my ending statement is to all those of you who do believe in the Bible, right? If you continue to eat the flesh of these creatures, such as shrimp, crab, lobster, and catfish, right, you will not make it into the kingdom of heaven, thus saith the Lord. And if anybody wants to fact check what I'm saying, okay, that is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verses 9 through 12 in the Old Testament. And that is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verses 17 through 19 in the New Testament, to read that thing for yourselves. You said what?
Read it.
Say that again?
God is all forgiving, all merciful.
Absolutely, if we repent, right? Because what happens if we don't repent? Is he all good, all loving, and all merciful? And is he gonna, you know, allow us to make it into the kingdom of heaven if we don't do what he says and we don't repent? What do you think? There's nothing in here. There's nothing in this spot.
Yeah, you made Bully McGuire leave.
You said what?
I said you made Bully McGuire leave.
I'm not understanding what you're saying. Say that one more time. You may eat what?
You made Bully McGuire leave.
I'm not even understanding what you're saying. My apologies.
You made Bully McGuire leave.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, he might have glitched out. You never know. He might have left though, but he might have glitched out.
Nah, I don't think that was it.
You don't think so? Well, we'll see. Really looking for M249. But you didn't answer my question though, right? I said, right? Do we have to repent?
Yeah, what did he?
Do we have to repent and stop eating shrimp, crab, and lobster? Or do you think we can continue to eat that stuff and still make it? What do you think?
I mean, you can repent.
All praises. So we should repent, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that means we should stop eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, right?
Hey, but my question is,
Wait. Answer me
can
first. Answer me first. Answer me first, and then I'll answer your question.
yeah,
So does
yeah.
that
What
mean?
was your question?
So should we stop eating shrimp, crab, and lobster? There's another EMT pack.
Yeah.
All praises, all praise. Okay, what question did you have?
Okay. Can we go all our lives eating that stuff and then on our
Deathbed.
deathbeds?
Oh my God. Why does everyone
Yeah.
always say that?
Can it all be forgiven if we repent?
Yes. You know, but the only thing that's scary about people that try to do something like that is they make the decision to sin willfully, right? In the meantime, and then at secondary, what makes you think that you're gonna have a deathbed? Why does someone think that they're gonna have a deathbed? There's some people that get hit, like go in a car accident, get hit by a car, and die instantly. That's not a deathbed. There's some people like
Mm,
you heard of that those tops I forget where it was, but it was that TOPS, that tops market, where somebody came in and just started shooting with the rifle and started killing people. He killed multiple people, and it's all on camera. You see that? So those people
yeah.
they didn't get to see a deathbed. They just died instantly. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah. They didn't get a chance to repent.
they didn't get a chance, right? So they would have had to have repented already, right? They should, and been living the way the Lord stated, right? So the question would be like,
Yeah.
what makes someone think that they get to have a deathbed? Now you could have a deathbed. I'm not saying you can't have a deathbed, but what makes you so sure that you're gonna have a deathbed? You get what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see
Yeah.
how
There's no
risky?
guarantee. Yeah.
No guarantee, right? So that's right. You rolling the dice on that. You know what I'm saying? So in the meantime, what you're saying is God, I'm gonna do what I want to do now. I know that those are sins, right? But I'm not gonna take care of that until I get old, and get on my deathbed. Then I'll listen to you. When I no longer have any life or anything that I want to do, when my life is going to be done, then I'll give my life to Christ. And that's a terrible way of thinking. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully you don't think like that. I'm not saying you do think like that, because all you did was ask a question, right? But hopefully
Uh,
you would stay away from that type of thought process, because um, you're not guaranteed
I'm
a
trying to see
deathbed.
where
You're
your
not.
mind was.
hmm And really, some people are actually guaranteed the deathbed, because the Lord already knows how He's going to do it. It's just we don't know that. So to us, we're not guaranteed the deathbed. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know if the Lord's going to
Yeah,
give you a
he made
deathbed
a better one
or
leave.
not. So it's very, very risky. I don't see nobody. I could have swore I heard. Was that you that threw that thing? That flare?
No, that wasn't.
Who threw that flare then? Because that
I
was
don't know who
awesome.
that was.
Let's stay close
Hey,
then.
I'm a believer, bro.
Okay, all praises, all praises, right? What's the race of your father's father? Just trying to see what
Like
nation you come
race?
from.
Oh, I'm Jamaican, bro.
Okay, all praises. So your father's full-blood Jamaican? How you get in this
Yep.
place? Okay, for sure. Okay, so now, do you know where these terms like Jamaican and do you know where they come from? Like Jamaican and Haitian and these terms. Like for example, I'll give you a better question. When you open up the Bible, can you read is the term Jamaican and Caucasian and East Indian and Asian, are these terms in the Bible? Do you
No,
read the
they're
Bible?
not.
They're not in the Bible, right? So
Occasionally, yes.
okay, good. So these terms ain't in the Bible. So how can you be a Jamaican if these terms ain't in the Bible? Do you know who you are according to the Bible? You're actually a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. Have you ever heard that before?
No, but I've heard like about
Let me get
the
that.
tribe of Israel and so forth.
Yes, sir. There you go. So you would be of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel, right? So you're actually not a Jamaican. That's the name.
Right here on me.
Yeah, let's go get him. Let's go get him. He stopped. He's stopping. He stopped. Oh,
Oh, got me.
oh, what the fuck? What the? But they're all everywhere, bruh. Bruh, oh my God, bruh. Damn, that came out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah, continue. What were you saying?
Yeah, you're a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. You know, so I gotta teach that whole team of 3. I don't know what to do. Oh wow, got one of these. For now, you can open the door. So you have commandments to keep. You see what I'm saying? And that's good that you believe in the text. But you're of that seed, right? Can I show you something real quick? Like, if you, cause you dead right now, right? Can you go on your
Yeah.
phone, go on your phone right now and type in 12 tribes chart? And have you ever seen that before, the 12 tribes chart, or not really?
No, not really.
Okay. He knows I'm in here. Can you type in 12 tribes chart?
12 tribes chart.
Yep, on the internet. He knows I'm in here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then type in and click on images. I just don't know
Yeah, it
which way.
says Judah, Benjamin, Levi,
Absolutely.
Simon. Yep.
So do you see the name next to? Do you see your race on there?
No.
Take another look.
No, I don't. Oh, what's in the It says West Indian Black.
Man, it's everywhere, bro. You can't. It's just everywhere, man. It's hard to fight a squad, man. He didn't even see me. Hard, so terribly hard to fight a squad. See how they got their squad with them? I hate when we don't fight like that shit, man. Cause they get to chase me around. One's left, one's behind me. I'm going outside, one's right side. It's like it's like so hard to fight these dudes when they play like that. We don't have a squad. Look, he just gets to take his time. Got his whole team around. But so again, you're a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. So don't forget that, right? Now, do you remember the commandment before we go that you're supposed to keep? What can't we? I press spectate just to finish. What can't we eat?
Fish without scales, crustaceans,
There you go.
pork.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. So never forget that, man. Never forget that, okay? Because you're a chosen people of God, right? And I want to see you in the kingdom of heaven. But if we continue to just do whatever, we ain't finna make it, including myself, right? So do your best to keep those commandments. And we got other commandments to keep. If you ever want to add me, we can go over, more of what may have you later on if you got time, right? But right now, focus on not eating shrimp, crab, and lobster. Okay, that's the number one. Once you lock those things in on a daily basis, when you go to the store, check your ingredients, make sure ain't no shrimp, crab, and lobster you picking up. Make sure ain't nothing. If you got a family or kids or wife or whatever your situation is, tell them, hey man, we can't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, and let that be the starting point, and then we'll go higher and higher from there. You know what I mean? But you remember your race is, what your race is? According to God, what your race is, we got 10 seconds. You remember what your race is?
Uh,
You're a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. There you go.
Benjamin.
Never forget that. Never forget that, famo. It shall be.